Hey guys, Dan Howman back with another Watcher of Realms video. We're finishing up the Void Rift Hard. This is phase one. We're going in reverse order just because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to. Okay, I changed. Okay, all right, we're going to cut off a little bit. Man, since the PC client constantly minimizes so often, I have to do all these crazy things to get around it. So now the resolution's a little bit messed up. So sorry, some of the stuff's going to get cut off. God damn, I wish they would just fix the PC client. Okay, let's go. So we're going to go through. I think actually the second fight on the first floor is actually quite hard. So the first one's not too bad. We're going to start with the first fight and we'll see how that goes. Oh, apparently you can auto this sometimes. I don't quite know how the auto works, and I don't think you get power of dominance with the auto, do you? No, I don't see the power of dominance symbol. So you don't get power of dominance with autos in Void Rift, but this one is like the falling boulders or whatever. So you're basically just going to want two tanks. I like two tanks, two healers like this. You don't really want damage dealers next to your tanks. That's why you can see my Morrigan just got wrecked. You definitely don't want to do that. But yeah, this one's not too bad. Not too bad. You need a lot of healing. You probably should offset your tanks a little bit. Honestly, if you put your tanks back one, and your DPS up one or vice versa, it's kind of the same thing. Clearly I didn't have this one going on. What did I do? I had to freaking, my Morrigan was naked. That's what happened. My Morrigan was naked. That's kind of why she got one shot. But also the boulders do hit quite hard. So, all right, let's try this again with gear on Morrigan. I tried to auto this, right? So it uses Morrigan, who usually has my best gear. But lately I've been trying to beat some of the gear raid 3s and stuff like that. So I've taken all the gear off my mages and I've put them on my marksmen. Yeah, let's go. So here we go. Now we got this a little bit better. Morrigan is still alive, so that's good. She didn't get straight up one shot. If you have the two healers like this, you can kind of get away with not really offsetting your DPS from your tanks. Otherwise, you can move them a little bit further and the rocks sometimes hit them. But this one, I think it puts the area so big that probably doesn't matter. So you just want to have some survivability. Yeah, it's so big, I guess. The square is so big, it's anyone anywhere near the defenders. So I don't know if you can offset them enough. Maybe you could put them all the way to the back, and then it would only get, you know, the square hit, and then you can put the DPS up for more forward. Maybe you could do something like that. But if you have enough healing, then you really don't need to worry about it too much, as long as your DPS have like okay gear where they're not going to get, you know, one shot. If you have, you know, a couple subs with HP or whatever defense, it should be fine. So okay, that one wasn't too bad. If you have gear on your characters, my Morrigan was naked, that's why she legit got one shot. But the boulder is kind of the only thing you got to worry about in that fight there. All right, I remember the second fight being quite hard because the last week when I tried this, I think I spent a while on the second fight and then just left. Oh yeah, because of the poison. Okay, so if you use a cleanser, it's a lot easier. That's what made this a lot easier for me. The poison basically kills everyone, right? So if you use Maidan or anyone else who can cleanse, does Sadie have a cleanse? I forget who actually cleanses, who removes debuffs. I know Maidan does. I was messing around with some gear clearly here on... Who am I building right now? Who am I building? Who is that? Lunaria. Okay, we're building Lunaria randomly. Okay. Don't know why. Am I even using her? I have a Raka. Yeah, okay. We got a Raka. I don't know why I just did that or what just happened, but okay, let's go. I restarted. What did I not put someone in here? Maybe I wanted a rack, or maybe I wanted Lunaria for some reason. No. Okay, we brought Olag back in. That's what we did. We needed our Olag. I recently built Olag. I never had him, but I recently got him. So now we're just going to place some defenders down. That's the first thing we're going to do. And then we're going to throw some healers. We're going to throw Maidan and Vortex down. I still don't have a lot of legendary healers. The only legendary healer I have is Sadie. Oh, I just got Ezrein. I just got Ezrein recently. I haven't really been using Ezrein too much, but he is quite good. Okay, you can see the radius here from this. So you can see that it's going to hit everyone here. So you can try to keep people away from it, but it's kind of hard, right? It's really hard to kind of keep it away. So you kind of just got to out heal it. So here you just want strong healers. Again, Maidan and Vortex are going to be the best here. Silas is probably just going to get wrecked where I just put him. Did I beat it this level? Let me see if I even beat it this level. Did I beat it? Yeah, my Silas just got killed. Oh, we did beat it. Okay. All right, so let's just show it anyways. All right. I thought maybe I didn't beat it. Okay, so I threw Silas up there. He's just going to get wrecked. He's going to get killed real quick. There's the poison I was talking about. You can see Maidan, I'm about to use her ult, and it's going to remove that poison. I don't know if that poison gets removed automatically. Yeah, there you go. See how it instantly just removed all the poisons from everyone? So Maidan's going to be real useful here. And also, she's just going to give more healing, and she's going to give defense to everyone, which is also going to help for the rock. So Maidan is really good here. Vortex is really good because he gives a shield, and he just has a big range, so he's able to keep, you know, everyone alive, all that good stuff. So... all right, we got a bunch of enemies taking damage down here from Morrigan. Olag's just standing there like a big old bro, just kind of hanging out. We're going to finish off this boss here. No big deal. We got poisons again, so we got to wait for Maidan to get her ult again to get rid of those poisons. We're going to throw Silas in here. He's got the extra range since I have a Raka. That does make this easier. You can kind of cheese this because you can hit these bosses if you have Lunaria or a Raka, so any of the Piercer Lords. That will make it a little bit easier. It's definitely not required, but it just allows me to get damage on the boss. See, Silas is a monster. Look at that damage. Silas is an absolute monster. So he can just kind of solo the boss before he even becomes awake or wakes up or whatever he's doing over there on cooldown. So that's going to be a big help if you have that. Not required. You can totally kill the boss when it comes down here. That's totally fine if you don't have the extra space. And you can use these same strats for normal if you're in normal, so that's no big deal there as well. So this is pretty much it. Now the bosses are dead. We're just going to finish up those. No big deal. Okay, here's the gold level. I don't think anyone needs help with the gold level, but here we go. Here's the gold level. I dropped the 3. I usually drop 3 tanks. Oh, I didn't have... oh, I did this in the beginning, so this is before I perfected my little 3 tank strat. I like throwing 3 tanks and just blocking the whole middle and then putting all my AoE damage attacking into that line. Makes it a little bit faster, but I mean, honestly, this is so easy, it doesn't really matter. It's just like the gold level, no big deal. Okay, what level we got here? I forget. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm gonna throw some peeps in here. Ah, this one. Yeah, this one. Okay, so I think I lost and had to reset this one. Yeah, okay. So I built out another marksman here because I got some people without gear. The marksmans are really useful here. Is this my win? Let's see, is this my win? No, it's not my win. Ah, yeah, we said screw the marksman and we went over to our mages. Yep, okay. Do we get the win here? I think we get the win here. Yeah, we get the win here. Okay, I'll show you this one. Okay, let's go. All right, what do we do here? So we're opening up with 2 mages on each side. That's because we get kind of a lot of AoE coming in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a mage facing left, a mage facing right, and then I'm going to have a marksman, Silas, aiming up so that he can get rid of the air ads. So he's going to be quite good here. Obviously, he prioritizes air enemies, and he does quite a lot of damage. So all I did is 3 DPS, 1 healer, and then we're going to drop the tanks before the first one comes. You want to drop your tanks last, so that's why I did it this way, because the boss is always going to attack the last person you put up. So you can see I put my 2 tanks out last. That is intentional. That definitely helps. Now, also, you want to leave, if you're using Reeve, I guess, put them with, you know, your Cursed Lords. Your, what are these called? Cursed? What, oh no, what are they called? Cultist. Yeah, thank you. That's what it's called. Cultist. Okay. So there we go. Just 1 solo healer here, 2 defenders, 3 DPS. I'm able to deploy other heroes, but I don't because it doesn't really matter. No problem. I don't want to deploy someone else because then the boss will attack that person. And I already put my defenders last, so they're going to have no problem doing this. Silas is literally just facing up here and only grabbing air ads. You can see here's the air ads coming, and he's just going to poop on them real quick. 50k auto, 75 for that one. Quite good. He just picks them off nice and slow. No big deal, man. He don't even care. He's not able to help with any of these because they're 1 space over. He only gets, you know, 3 space wide. So, but he's definitely able to handle those. I mean, if you don't have Silas, you could use probably anyone there. You could probably use any of the other marksmen that are good for anti-air. Toriel, you know, Calypso, any of those would probably have no problem here. This one was not too bad. Once you get the layout, this one's not too bad. This layout works great put all 4 of your middle folks down, and then drop the defenders last so the boss just goes and wrecks them. And you could use, you don't have to use mages here because there's not a lot of AoE. I thought there was more AoE, but if you just, whoever you have, you want 3 strong damage dealers. One of them has to be able to attack air. That's the guy in the middle there. So, all right. That's pretty much this. Nothing crazy. The boss you don't even actually kill. The boss kind of comes out, shoots arrows at people, and then runs away like a little puss. Okay, here we go. We got another one. So this one basically is break the shield to stop the summoning stones, okay? Let me... Yeah, this one. So I failed, I think, this one one time, and then I brought another healer. So this is what you want to do for this one. I like 2 tanks, 2 healers, and then the rest DPS. That's what I do here. Yeah, here's my 2 tanks. I got 1 healer here, and I'm gonna grab Sadie because she's a cheap healer. Cheap healers are good. You don't need a crazy amount of healing, but you do need some healing to keep it. And I'll kind of show you what I do here. This one is pretty cool. So I like using Reeve on the bottom because Reeve has self-heal. You could use someone like Wrath, probably, who has self-heals. Or you could just have someone who does a lot of damage, and then you could have a 3rd healer pointing down. I did it this way. Reeve has self-heal. I throw Morrigan because Morrigan and Reeve have good synergy together. They're going to slow, so Morrigan's going to do a lot of damage. Then I'm going to drop just some damage dealers up here. This is... If you want to use a ground unit that has extra range, it's a very good idea here because you don't have a lot of tiles to place people. We're going to throw the healer right there. Perfect. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my defender right in this slot right in front of Araka. There we go. Perfect. Morrigan can also hit this target, which stops right here, so it's quite nice placement there. And then I'll show you what I do after this. It's kind of cool. I'll place a marksman facing down. I'll place a marksman facing up. And then I'll put Sadie in the middle to kind of keep both of them alive. So what I'm doing right now is I'm waiting for my cost to go up so I can place all 3 of the units at the same time because I do not want the boss to be attacking my marksman. So I did it really quickly, you can see, and you see the boss instantly attack my Sadie because the Sadie was the last person down. So now Sadie has that triple heal. She's going to sit there and keep herself alive. And then the boss stops in this area so Calypso can hit this area, and Calypso can also help with spawns down here. And then she also stops at the top, and basically we're able to have my Silas just kind of open up on the boss and get some good damage. Now, she did kill my Sadie, which is unfortunate. I probably could have just kind of get rid of my marksman at that time. There's freaking pop-ups in my video. What the heck? Stupid Nox player allows pop-ups. Man, it's super annoying. I tried to get into King Arthur Legends Rise. I tried to get in the patch, and apparently they did so bad on the patch, it broke the entire game, and no one could even get into the game. Oh, man, it's comical keeping up in King Arthur Discord, man. It makes me laugh. Okay, this was not ideal. The boss was one-shotting any person I put down, no matter what happened. Because I think she had all her stones up or something, and she was just hitting like a truck. So literally, no matter what I did, they would just die. You can see that just straight up one hit. So I just have to sit here and wait for Araka to kill the boss. Because literally everyone was getting instantaneously one shot. It was insane. Again, I'll put Calypso down. Watch this. Boop. Just one auto attack for frickin' whatever that was. 40k. Just killed her outright. So we're just sitting here. Araka is the only person attacking the boss besides my defender, and it's going to take a while, and that's going to be pretty much that. This one wasn't too bad. This one was not too bad. Once you do this triple strat up here, it made this a lot easier for me. So marksman up, marksman down, and then Sadie there. That definitely helped me out, because without that, the bosses just come in 100% and dealing a lot of damage, blah, 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 right? And if you wait for the cost, you can place your healers last, which will definitely help. If you can wait, you could also just hold another defender and just place them randomly somewhere. So you could also just place a random defender somewhere with a healer last as well. We don't need to watch that. It's taking quite some time. Okay, what do we got going on now? Now we got Araka boss. Ah, this one. Yeah, okay, this one. All right. I think I failed the first time here. Did I? Yep, failed the first time. I was looking to see if there's any strats, anything useful. Did I beat it this time? No, did not. All right, I think we beat it this time, maybe. Did we beat it? Yeah, I think we beat it this time. Okay, so here's the kill finally. Let's go. Let's show you what we did, how to get around all this. All right, what did we do? I don't really remember. Let's go. What did we do? Okay, so Vortex facing backwards, just getting this entire range healed, so that's quite nice. Let's fast forward a little bit. What do we got going on here? We got Regulus down there. We got Olog down there. Just got my big beastly tanks down. We got the Rockfall again. So if you put them kind of more down, you can see the Rockfall is only hitting this circle here, and it's not hitting someone like Vortex, for example. Okay, so now we're putting Morrigan here. She is going to get hit by the Rockfall, but she has 2 healers, and Maidan also is giving her extra defense every time she gets healed, so that should be fine. I didn't want to put Maidan up further, because then she's not going to be able to heal the tanks, and obviously we want to be able to heal the tanks. Here we go. Here's the poison. Again, you're going to want to use Maidan's ult to get rid of that. I can use it right now, but I'm not paying attention. I should probably use it there. Oh, it does go off over time. Okay, so we were able to just out heal the poison. So clearly you don't have to have Maidan if you just have 2 healers, but I wasn't sure if the poison had a duration, if you had to remove it, but yeah, you can definitely, it went out of duration that time, so no big deal here. Now we're just sitting here and attacking these fat dudes for a while. We got the poison up again. I'm going to use the ult faster that time. That cleanses that poison quite quickly. I'm going to put Silas in here. Unfortunately, he's not going to have a healer. So we're going to put Silas over there to get out some damage because we're struggling on that left side. We had 4 enemies over there, so they were about to overwhelm my Olog, so I had to get a little bit more damage on that side. We put a Araka kind of to help block because they're kind of trying to get through again. The boss is still just kind of hanging out there, just shooting crap at people. We got the big spider dudes coming down, and it's kind of just heal through it, and it's kind of a long fight here, and you're kind of just hanging out, and you know, double healer is definitely the way to go. I got Vierna aimed this way. I used her to take some of the AoE ads. On the left hand side you get more ads, the right hand side you get more single target, so that's why I have Vierna turning left there. Freaking 19 hours here, killing this enemy with 6,000 trillion health. We're going to get rid of my Silas real quick because we might want to place him again later. Of course, I got rid of him. He would have died right there anyways because there's no healer on him. So he would have totally got wrecked there anyways. Yeah. Okay. I could have probably dropped my Araka on top of the other Araka. But now it's just kind of boss time, right? So we're just kind of hanging out. Killing the boss. There we go. I'm going to put the Araka behind and face backwards. Get some damage in there. And we're just going to wait. We got Deathly Screech. That's the poison. My Maidan, I already wasted her heal, so that doesn't work. I did put Silas over there just to get some extra damage out, but the rock crap's going to hurt him a little bit. But it doesn't matter because the boss is dead. And boom, we're done. That's it. I will say, Void Hard is quite hard. It is quite hard. I actually, last week, I kind of just gave up on it and didn't even want to try anymore because I didn't really have the time last week. This week, I had a little bit more time. I spent, I don't know, a couple hours, 3 or 4 hours or something, clearing this, whatever it was. Maybe not that long. Maybe it was only like 2.5, 3 hours. But yeah, that's it. That's all 3 of them. Wanted to get those all out today because we got the content creator event ending, and that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like and the subscribe button. We're going to have more videos. I don't get a lot of views on these Void Tower, whatever they're called, Void Rift videos, but I figured I'd do them anyways. I've also been playing a little bit on the free-to-play account. I don't know if I'm going to make any content on it because kind of strapped for time, but just been kind of messing around. Man, I did all my summons and I got nothing. Let's do a couple for the video, I guess. Why not? We'll finish up the video with a couple. So this is a free-to-play account. Obviously, I've just been using every frickin' diamond I get on summons. I have no Lego yet on this 2x event, which is kind of depressing. For sure. So I've done like 50, I think. Here we go. Are we going to get one for the vid? No, we're going to get another epic. And I've got 75 gluttonies. Legit, I've got 75 gluttonies. Is this a gluttony? It is a gluttony rate up. Man, I've got 75 of him. I guess we should just A5 this bro. Is he even good? How many of this dude do I have? Yeah, look at this. I got freaking 4 of him. Wow. Is this dude good? Is this dude good? I've never seen this guy, tested this guy. I've never used this guy. I've never seen anyone use this guy. He's only got one range. That's unfortunate. What kind of awakens does he get? Devour and grow. Okay, whatever, man. Ooh, 2 costs. That's kind of nice. Okay, whatever. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like and subscribe button. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys.